The iPad Mini 2 or the iPad Mini Retina came back in 2013, and today I'm going to share with you my views on the device, how much it is aged, and what I think about the performance on this device. So let's get right into it. The iPad Mini 2 is by no doubt a well-built device. Made full of solid aluminum as well as chamfered edges, this device screams build quality. But the build quality is something that's, well, it has its trade-offs. The thing with aluminum is that it dents really easily. It's a very soft metal, and the chamfered edges were scratched and chipping off more than to my liking. So after my experience with the iPad Mini 2 without a case, I eventually bought a smart cover, a grey one to be exact, so as to prevent it from further scratches. And what I found was it wasn't really helping me either. So I had to get a clear case with it as well, and the smart cover had other problems as well. Seeing the fact that watching videos and propping it up made the iPad fall down again and again, I knew that the smart cover wasn't giving enough support to the iPad, so I had to eventually get a clear case with it. And the fact was the smart cover was staining quite a lot, and I found myself wiping it much more than to my liking. So a clear case really did make sense. As you can see, the clear case I used was the Ahakani case, and I would have liked for it to cover the Apple logo because that got scratches as well. I would suggest anyone with a smart cover to get a clear case, as it really does improve the handling with the device. And as you can see, it's pretty much, the case is really good. It covers most of the ports and buttons, and I might do a separate review on that later too. And the ports never collected any dust as of my use with the device. The display on this is simply amazing. The 8-inch Retina display with 2560 with 1440 resolution and 336 ppi make this a gorgeous and really detailed display, and any amount of zoom does not corrode the picture. What I did find was the color accuracy was not always spot on as the iPad Air 1. The whites and the greens weren't that great. Performance wise, the iPad Mini 2 is powered by the A7 chip with the M7 Motion co-processor, and it is a really snappy device. I mean, it's running iOS 8 right now, and the device was released with iOS 7, and it's really snappy. I mean, there is little to no amount of lag, and opening multiple apps at the same time is a breeze. I mean, multitasking is a breeze on this device. Even though it has only 1 GB of RAM, Apple is known to make devices which have really optimized RAM. I mean, the OS is really light, so yeah, opening apps, doing multitasking is really easy, and productivity is a big high on this device. I mean, I love enjoying my content, my chats, my mails. Everything on this device is wonderful. What I did find was the occasional bugs in the device in iOS 8. I mean, I'm running iOS 8.3 right now, and still there are tons of bugs to be fixed. Most of the time the rotation doesn't happen, but otherwise, yeah, the device is performing really well. I mean, I haven't really seen much lag in the device, but I did notice that the iPad Air 2 launches apps much faster. Gaming is also a delight on this device with this big display, and it's extremely detailed, and games run really fast with little to no lag. I mean, you can see some drop frames here to there. You can observe it even in this video of playing Smash It, but most of the time it handles video games with ease, and I'm pretty sure it handles it at around 59 to 60 FPS most of the time. And yeah, as you can see, Smash It is really easy to play on this device. And Asphalt 8 handles itself quite well too. There are more drop frames than I like, and seeing the fact that iOS 8 has the iOS 8 Metal built into it, it is really amazing to see I mean, CPU-like performance on the device. As you can see, I'm booting up Asphalt 8 right now, and you can see a drop frame there. But otherwise, gaming is really amazing. I mean, the display is really clear, and you can see me starting the race right there. Yep, the device is still amazing. I mean, if you have an iPad Mini 2, it really doesn't need an upgrade right now. It runs games exceptionally well, buttery smooth to be exact. But there are those occasional drop frames. Other than that, the device is quite well, and I use it for my video editing, and the renders are really fast. There is no problem with video editing. There are no drop frames here. It's really fast overall. Other than that, the only thing I found really spotty on this iPad was the camera. Audio clarity on this device. Other than that, the major up in this device is videos. I mean, I love watching videos on this device. They're extremely clear, and most of the time I'm on here watching a movie with my earphones on, and it has amazing video clarity, and it truly is a media consumption device. That's pretty much it for this video, guys. If you did like this video, please be sure to like and subscribe, and please tell me in the comments about what you really think about the iPad Mini 2, and do you think it's a worthwhile device? Thank you.